Hey guys, AllyZieMage here, and we're back for another makeup video. Whatever day this is going up. I don't keep track, I'm sorry. But, the point of this video is that I've seen a lot of negative reviews and comments about the Ulta brand. Ulta Collection is what it's called, which is the store brand for Ulta. And it's made me really curious about how bad it actually is, because that makeup is like a lot cheaper than some of the higher end stuff that they carry. I think it is a bit more expensive than some of the drugstore brands that they carry. So you'd think it would be kind of like a nice medium line of like good and bad, of people enjoying it and some people who are more into the high end stuff being like, oh, pish posh, this is not great. But honestly, most of the time that I see reviews for it, they're almost all negative. And I decided that I was curious as why to this, so I went and bought enough makeup for a full face of what I would normally put on my face if I was going about my day. And I don't actually remember what I bought, because this was sometime last week. It literally just came. I got the notification that there was a delivery. It's like, yay, makeup! So then I went downstairs and grabbed it. So it is, as you can see, an unopened box. I'm not going to show you the top. Can't stalk me, but unopened. And what scares me is that there's no padding in there. So I'm curious to see if anything in here is broken, because I know that happens with makeup, and if it is, that's going to be some points down on Ulta. But let's get into this and see what all I bought. I know it's like foundation, concealer, eyeshadow, eyeliner, lipstick, contour, and highlight. What I want to say I bought, and the entirety of that was $58. I got free shipping because both Ulta and Sephora are like, oh, over $50 you get free shipping. So that is one good thing of doing this video, is that it's basically like I went down to the store, but I had to wait. Which is fine with me because I think there's an Ulta nearby, but it's like on the other side of this bridge. It's really far to walk to, so like it's not a place I'd ever actually go while I'm at school, and I don't go home for another 3 weeks because there's a Ulta there that I go to a lot. But we now have this open. Okay, there technically was padding, but it didn't help anything from not moving. Okay, so yeah, the compact for the eyeshadow did break, and I think that's what's splattering everywhere, but I don't know how it could be because it's plastic wrapped. And then I also got this complete face 3-in-1 sculpting palette from Ulta Beauty as well. So we have a blush, a highlight, and a contour. I figured that game things and palettes was probably going to be the cheaper way to build a look than in ordering individuals. Yeah, so that's how I ended up doing. Amped Lashes Volume and Defining Mascara. So you can see this is all brand new. None of it's been opened. This is the foundation, HD Soft Focus Liquid Foundation, paraben-free, oil-free, and natural finish. I think this is a medium coverage, so it's not going to give me a full coverage, but that's okay. Oh, and then I got two eyeliners. I got a nice plum and a blackout. They're both gel liners. And it's, yeah, just gel eyeliner from Ulta Beauty. And then, what are these? What's this? Oh, this is the concealer. Full coverage, liquid concealer, waterproof, and like cool. Also, I did all this color matching online, so it's gonna be interesting to see how well this goes. And then I got this deep red sangria Ulta lipstick. There's nothing else on there of what part of the brand it's from, because I know that they had like multiple lipsticks and stuff, so let's get into this. So just like last time, we're going to do this, or I'm going to do this with my headset on. It just helps with my audio of how I have everything set up, so it's just another level of challenge for me. And I will be using mostly my brushes from my Crown brush set, but I do have 4 others? Yeah, these 4, this one is from Luxie, this one I really don't know who it's from. My mom just randomly gave it to me. This is the T35 Precision Blending. This is the 660 Precision Foundation. I like this for contour, actually. I was using it yesterday, 2 days ago? I don't know. And then this is Scone Blending. Oh, this is not a Luxie brush. It's like Shining Glam, I think. Oh no, I can't actually read it, it's in script. But yeah, so those are the brushes I'm using. I didn't buy primer because I don't normally put primer on my face. I figured if I'm going to test this like reliably of how I normally test makeup, I'm going to go about my normal routine and what I normally put on my face, which is not primer. So yeah, let's get started. This I got in the color Light Cool. Okay, so I got the concealer in the exact same color. That's good to know. It is a pump foundation, which is always nice. And okay, so this looks about like what my normal foundation does. Take a dot and just blend it out. So yeah, it blends out quite nicely. It is right here. So it does match my skin tone pretty well. And the shade Light Cool. I pretty much went for the lightest shade with cool undertone. It is very liquidy, like more liquidy than I would have expected. Let's get into this. Oh, it smells like paint. It really just smells like paint. Okay, I'm just not going to talk. We'll be right back. Okay. The shade is the correct color. That's the only thing that I can say for this. Besides smelling like paint, it also does not go on evenly. Okay, it's like settling. But when I first applied it, it was like, it looked just like a powder over my face, like a thick powder. And okay, my face doesn't feel too powdery. Are you supposed to turn into a powder? It might be because it's oil-free and I do have I have combination skin. So the points where it's looking the most powdery, actually, it's just everywhere. The dry spots are actually where it looks better. It's definitely around my T-zone that it looks the most powdery. It's kind of exaggerating my pores, maybe. This is something better to use with primer. I do have a primer that I can test it with later. Yeah, all in all, not digging it. But anyways, we're going to go in with the full coverage liquid concealer right here. Okay, so it's a regular applicator. Oh, that is darker than the foundation, definitely. But let's go in. I have some serious dark spots right now, so if this can fix them, praise be. I currently don't have a concealer I like. I am very picky with my concealers, and I'm also a very cheap person, which is not very conducive to getting makeup and things that work well. So I'm gonna go in and blend that out with my oval concealer brush. Oh, that had eyeshadow on it. Okay. Well, this got a new level. So I definitely used too much product. A little bit does go a bit further than I'm used to with some of the concealers I've used in the past. So if this works well, it's not a waste of your money, because you know, it actually does stuff and you won't waste it that easily. Yeah, you won't go through it that easily, more so. Also, I don't normally conceal this much of my face, but like, I don't know what to do with the excess besides go in and do this, so. Okay, so blend it out. It's not that bad. It's not that dark like it was on my hand. It didn't do much for my dark circles though. It's kind of like tacky right now. So I'm just gonna not even put this on my eye. I'm just gonna take a little product off the brush and go in a bit more dabbing over where my dark circles are the worst and see if I can do anything else to help there. See if this is like buildable. And it does not seem to be buildable. Yeah, that didn't help. So, all in all, I'm not digging this either. It just feels super wet and tacky right now. I don't know if that's because I used too much trying to build it, or if I just used too much to begin with, or what, but yeah, it's not going so well right now. But we continue onward. Maybe we'll find some good gems in this that were like, yeah, must use again. But honestly, at this point, I'm not too hopeful. What we're going to do now, though, is go in with this baby, highlight, contour, and blush. I have high hopes for this because I don't have any actual like full contour blush. No, I have full blushes. I don't have any full contour or highlights of my own. It's all the ones I've gotten from Ipsy, so if this works, I'm going to be so stoked. Yeah, let's get started. For this, I'm going to use the Lexi 660 Precision Foundation Brush. Like I said, I like this for contour, and that's what I'm going to go in and do first. Gonna adjust this back a little bit. I think this works. We'll find out. Alright, so it picks up product nicely. I'll actually do... Oh, it is not that pigmented with a finger though. This is like 2 coats right there in the middle. Right there. So yeah, not the most pigmented, and it's a bit warmer than I thought it would be. Oh, but on the foundation, it's super pigmented. Maybe there are some good products in here. I know the mic's going to be way off right now. See, like, on the brush, it picks up a decent amount of product. It's just with my fingers. But yeah, this is definitely a warmer contour than I had expected. As someone that doesn't know how to bronze or contour that well, this is going better than I expected. Wow, my face looks so different when it's narrow like that. Okay, so far I'm digging this palette. I'm gonna go in with the Chisel Blush from the Crown brush set, and just going to... Okay, so it doesn't look like it's picking up that much. Let's do a quick swatch. These are very matte, so it's the one at the bottom right here. Yeah, you can't even pick that up on the camera too well. These are definitely very matte. Oh, that's pretty on me though. Okay. I like this. I could be down with that. Okay. That's pretty. Oh, yay. It's gonna put a little bit more on. Okay, I look like a little bit like a clown on camera. Oh well. I'm liking it in real life. I'm in front of a window, so it puts some really weird lighting on me sometimes. I'm just gonna keep telling myself that's the problem right here. And then for the highlight, what am I going to use for the highlight? I'm actually going to go in with this contour blush and use that because it has the angled tip to do the highlight. Okay, so I did a swatch right here, and it's not that high shine that a lot of highlighters can get. So here's hoping for the best. Okay, it's reflecting a little. It's definitely not as potent or pigmented as the other two when applied to the face. because the other two aren't even that potent to begin with, like off the face. Yeah. I have highlighters from Ipsy that I like a lot better, but I would say this is not the worst. So, maybe it doesn't quite do everything you want it to do, but it's not horrible, which honestly that's all I'm looking for in life right now. So, continue onward to the eyeshadow palette. Yes, 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 yes. Alright, so we're gonna do some swatches of everything. We'll go in first with this middle shade. That is the lightest. It's a very like skin colored color. It's can't even really see where it is on my hand, which is unfortunate. But it does have a nice shine to it, so I'll give it that. Then I'll go in with the light purple that is up here. Have that right there. So it's kind of like a smoky purple. And then the deep purple underneath it, the one right here that has all the broken. That comes out more on a black than a purple. Then we'll go in with the shimmery light brown up here. It really sucks that the one that broke was like the black color, because now it's kind of invading everything else, but there's the light brown, here's the dark brown. So all in all, not a bad collection of colors, but the fallout of the other one is kind of contaminating everything. Alright, so I did my best to try and neutralize damage and clean up a little from the fallout from this. I just realized another thing that's kind of going against the Ulta collection right now, or the Ulta Beauty, whatever, is that none of these came with mirrors. It's kind of unfortunate, most compacts will, so the fact that these didn't is... yeah, kind of no it's bueno. But here's the palette in all of its glory. There is fallout from the one that broke like everywhere, so we'll see how well this goes. But I'm going to go in with just a standard fluffy brush and take the lightest shade and put it all over my eyes as like a transition. Okay, so it's not super pigmented, or this color is just too close to my natural eye color for me to notice. Just gonna rub into the crease line a little bit more. What I'm going to do next is that I'm going to take the lighter of the two dark browns and build that up on the side out here. No, yes. I'm going to do that, and then I'm going to take the light purple and put it all over, and maybe some more of that really light color on the inside right here. So, I'm gonna take my smallish brush right here, that I don't know really where it's from, fix up some more of that light color, just... oh, that is not dark enough to be a smoky. New plan, we're going to put this into the crease. Just to add a little bit of depth. Alright. That's not looking too bad. They are very powdery and there is a lot of fallout inside the actual palette though. So just be aware of that. Okay. So next what I'm going to do is I'm going to go with that dark brown now and build that up on the outer corner of my eye to try and give it that smoke look, and take the light purple on the inside. If I feel like I need a little bit more darkness on the outside, I'll go in with that purple black color. So here's the dark brown. Alright, yeah, that's a bit darker. Going on the other side. And then I'm going to go ahead and take my blending fluff brush from Scone right here and just kind of blend out the harsh line. Honestly, I think I'm going to build that up just a little bit more before trying to go in with the black. Because that black just really scares me right now. There's just so much fallout all over my desk. Alright, not bad. Not bad. You still can't tell just how, like... It's definitely not the most pigmented vein in the world. But it's working for its purposes. I'm going to go in now with my Salona EB13 fluff brush. It's all nice and purple at the bottom. And go into that light purple and just kind of dust that on the top. That literally got no color on it. I'm literally just directly placing it on my eye, and you can't even really tell much of a difference between this one and this one. That I've just put like a ton of that purple on. Oh, and this fallout. So yeah, the light purple definitely is not the best. It has probably the least pigment out of any of them from what I can tell so far. All of these are super bad with the fallout. All in all, I still think that the bronzer and contour is probably the best part of this. Oh, I got little extras. I mean, you can kind of tell that there's a little purple there. So, we're done with that. That's not going anywhere better. So now, we're going to dig into these gel liners. I love eyeliner, so I hope these go really well because I love eyeliner. So the plan is to go in with this black color on the top, do my normal wing and everything, and go in on the bottom with this, just add a little bit more depth and color. Alright, but first, some swatches. So here's the black. Just gonna go do a nice thick line. So honestly, I don't think that's that bad. That's actually pretty nice and smooth. If it goes on the eye that smoothly, like, ooh, it's gonna be great. And here's the plum color. I'm just going to go in right next to that. See, still pretty dark, but you can definitely tell it's more of a bronzy berry type of deal going on. So, let's get started. I am going to take my headphones off for this. This part's going to get in the way of how I try and apply, so be right back with the commentary. Enjoy some music. So that definitely didn't go on too horribly. It was pretty smooth. It tugged down my eye a little bit, but not as bad as some like felt tip liquid eyeliners have before. So all in all, I'd say it's pretty good. It's not great for a precise line, but not most gel eyeliners are. So in that regards, it's not much different. So yeah, I'd use it again. I'm not disappointed with those. So far, contour, blush, and the two eyeliners are the only things that worked out in this collection. So next we have, in the shade Jet Black, this Amped Up Lashes Volume and Defining Mascara from the Ulta line. It's all kind of chromy on the plastic chrome on the outside. Just some regular bristles, nothing too insane. But yeah, let's get in, see if this really amps up my lashes. That actually isn't too bad. Another 1 or 2 coats might be necessary for me to get the normal look that I have going, things like that, but like all in all, I wouldn't say it's horrible. It's gonna go ahead and put another coat on. Alright, so it is a buildable formula. It's not one of those that's going to like completely ruin your entire day and look if you accidentally put on 2 coats. It's not clumping, which surprises me because a lot of mascaras I've tested clump, and it's not doing that. And it is giving length, it's not necessarily giving volume, but that's not a horrible thing for me because I don't really need volume. I already have a lot of it to my lashes, so I'm actually not disappointed in this one, surprisingly. So yeah, I would give that 10 out of, no, not 10 out of 10, like 7 out of 10 would use again. So on to the lips. So here we have the Ulta lipstick in Sangria. As soon as you take the packaging off though, you will never know its name again. But here's the shade on the bottle, and then, ooh, that is a pretty deep red. Good job, Past Ally. And then here is a swatch of it. So I'm going to be rocking out with quite the bold, deep red look today. Oh, I'm getting dinner with a friend. It's gonna go great eating. That's pretty good, actually. That didn't really bleed out too much. It went on pretty smooth. It feels really smooth. It doesn't feel like super drying. I'm not sure if it's supposed to dry down matte. Again, I didn't really remember what I bought. But yeah, all in all, not horrible, actually. Does it go with the rest of this look? Kind of, yeah. I still don't like my eyes at all. We're having a day. We're having a day. Alright guys, so that has been a full face of makeup with the Ulta Beauty collection. Only things purchased from their store brand. And I can kind of understand now why a lot of people are like, wow, this shit sucks. Because it's not that great. Out of this, the things that I will definitely use again is the lipstick, the eyeliners, basically the things that are on my hand, and then this palette right here, which Astoria Sculpting Palette. Okay, so it does have a name. The highlight in it I probably won't use too much anymore. I kind of forgot that I was wearing highlight. I can't even notice it. This foundation is, oh, it just looks worse the more I look at it. It's starting to settle into the creases and the fine lines of my face, and it's not wearing too well. Granted, that might have been different if I put like a translucent powder over it. I kind of debated using my Lancome one, but I decided against it because I was like, hey, let's just use all the stuff that I can find from them. I don't think they have a translucent powder, so that's kind of unfortunate. And if they do and I just missed it, well, whoops. But not everyone uses a powder to finish off their face and like set it, so I'm not going to give points back to them for the fact that I didn't do that because they should be prepared. Like me. All in all, there are some decent products within the Ulta Collection beauty line theme, but they aren't great. None of these shout out to me of like, yes, 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 must buy again. Some of them shout at me of like, oh, avoid, no. So yeah, it's a hit or miss. You're taking a gamble when you buy stuff. I would say stay away from anything that is a liquid consistency, except for maybe the liquid lipsticks because I didn't test those out. But definitely the foundation and the concealer, not worth it whatsoever. And the eyeshadow palette that I tested out wasn't really worth it either, so there's that. The rest of it was decent enough. It's decent enough that I will use it again, which I guess is enough for this video. So yeah. If you guys enjoyed this, leave me a comment down below. I'm considering doing one for the Sephora brand, and that I know is $78, which puts it at about $20 more. That's with free shipping. But maybe that means it'll be better quality. Sephora is known to have better quality, and I don't really hear people complain about their store brand line. So, if you really, really, really want that, it might come like a year later when I actually need to buy more makeup. I don't know. We'll figure that part out later. Maybe they'll have some nice Christmas sales that I can bandwagon onto. So please leave a comment down below about what you're interested in seeing on this channel. Leave me a like or dislike rating, depending on how you enjoyed this. That's right, I'm one of those YouTubers that's not like, oh, don't give me a dislike. Tell me how you feel. We can have a one-on-one talk about it, yo. Anyways, I'm gonna get out of here. Have yourself a magical day, and I shall see you next time. Bye.